Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking it back to the Great League here using the Shadow Mawile alongside Sirfetch'd. We're going to be switching up the team quite frequently here because we were just having some fun and bringing it back, testing things out, and I want you to see exactly what happened there. I was hitting my charge move, I was hitting the quick move, it wasn't allowing me to do anything, we were stuck. I've been running into this constantly, and this is why I do not show my rank. Don't care, trying to rank up, but if these things occur, then we're simply just going to play, bring you guys some teams, and just move along with our life because this game is broken. All right, so you clearly saw that. So there's nothing we can do here. We're using Tropius, like I said, testing some stuff out. And typically I wouldn't have brung you guys these battles with the Tropius, but, you know, we're just having a little fun here to see what we can do. But, you know, little things occurred, and, well, we're trying to make this comeback here. Let's see what we can do. Going back in with the Mawile with all that energy that we have stored up because we couldn't use it in the first place or get in any quick moves. They're going to be getting off a charge move here. We're going to be letting that go through. They're still holding on to 2 shields, and they do have a Shadow Machamp at the back. We're going to go ahead and go right for the Power Up Punch and then retreat here into our Sirfetch'd and start putting in work with that counter. We're absolutely going to have to shield this up. There's just no way around that. And getting to another Night Slash. Now I'm going for Night Slash because I know they're going to shield it up. And I want to potentially get an attack boost. So, yeah, works out nice there. We're going to be bringing them down pretty low here. You're going to see what happens when I bring in my Mawile. And we have some nice lag, and there it is. I mean, their health did go down, technically, but you saw what happened in the beginning. And with them having that much health, I would have absolutely won the battle. We can see that there. So, don't care. Ranks, that's nice. Everybody who's getting ranked up, you know, I'm happy for you. But over here, we have a different prerogative. So up against the Hypno in the snow, I'm like, what? The snow animation is so beautiful, but when you're doing your charge move, and it's not too much in the way, but there is a lot of snow there, as you've seen. It's funny. So we're going to be going down. They have used the shield to block the Iron Head, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. It's going to be a Thunder Punch, so not looking too hot over here. They're equipped to take on a couple of different types with that Hypno there, but they can be left vulnerable with those 2 moves. We're going to be building up a little bit past Ice Beam and going for it here. Hitting a Gray, we don't need to hit all of those. We just wanted to take it out before it got off another Thunder Punch. And we're going to be swapping into Sirfetch'd to take on that Shiftry with the counter. They're going to be going into a Scrafty, which is also going to be weak to counter because of the part Dark typing. So this is absolutely amazing for us here. Although the Shiftry will be resisting all of our charge moves, but it doesn't really matter. If we can get this Scrafty Shiftry, you know, both S's, the Scrafty out of here, we're going to be able to put in some counter work, as you can see, because the quick move on the Shiftry is not really doing too much. We're going to go ahead and let that go down, bring in the Azumarill, and go ahead and go for the Ice Beam here. And we're going to be taking the win. Looking great. We still had a shield there. Fantastic. Sirfetch'd putting in some work because they did have 2 Pokemon weak to counter in the back there. So we're going to be met with a Sirfetch'd ourselves, and we're going to be taking a lot of damage from that counter. And we're actually going to be, I think, letting this go through, yeah. Just a Leaf Blade, we're going to be able to take that, building up a little bit of extra energy, giving the illusion that I'm going for something else here. And they're not shielding it up, and we're having a double KO. So that, I guess that works, I suppose. If I would have gotten off that a little sooner, I may have been able to do that much more damage. So they're going to be throwing in their Pokemon first. That surprised me. Maybe they didn't care. But we're going to go ahead and bring in our Azumarill here. Not necessarily the best, but better than a Sirfetch'd that's going to be taking super effective from the counter damage. Anyways, getting to another Ice Beam here. Let's see if they're going to be shielding this up, letting it go through. And they're shielding it up, using their first shield and swapping into Bastodon. Oh, this was perfect. I needed them to do this. And we're just going to go right into Sirfetch'd, doing a ton of damage to that Steel and Rock type. It is extremely satisfying getting those counter damages onto the Bastodon there. And we're going to go ahead and let that go through. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe we could have shielded it up. And we're just going to be going for that Night Slash immediately here onto that Hypno, which is super effective. We're going to be going down from the Confusion, getting a little brave here. I know that has a ton of energy over there, but we do have 2 shields, so we're going to be shielding that up. And we still don't hit Ice Beam. I don't know what we're relaxing over here for. I swear I wasn't flexing. And we finally get to Ice Beam here. Yeah, this is going to KO, but man, I didn't really need to. That was played sloppily, to be honest with you. Dare I say lazy, but yeah, somewhere between that. Into the next battle, we're met with an Altaria, and, you know, we like this matchup. We just need the shields to come out. when we want them to come out, right? So we're going to go for Power Punch, and let's hope they use a shield here. And they're letting it go through. Okay, that's fine. It's not the best. We're going to be able to take another Sky Attack here, but it is going to be bringing us very, very low. And now we're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head. So we did buff up the Iron Head's attack, and we're able to take out the Altaria without using a shield. Let's get it. Thank you very much, Mawile. They're going to be bringing in the Marowak here, and we are going to be going with the Azumarill. And we do have Play Rough and Ice Beam, so, you know, nothing that's going to be doing too much damage, but hey, we are going to be doing something with the bubble, and apparently the bubble has been nerfed. I don't know. I don't think it's really too much of a difference, so it's not something to stress over. Anyways, we're going to be going into the Vigoroth matchup here with our counter. So this is great. You know, the Vigoroth is going to be also dealing a lot of damage right back with its own counter here. And we're able to actually take it out before it's getting off a charge move. I was very curious. So anyways, they're going to be going for that charge move, and we're shielding it up. And we're just going to go for our Night Slash here and try to get one of these through. There's their first shield. And whoa, very close to getting to another one. We don't have any more shields, unfortunately, here. So we're going to be going down, bringing in the Azumarill. And I think we're just going to be able to bubble down at this point. And there you go. I guess bubble got nerfed, but we're still able to bubble down. So I think it's all right. We're going to be met with an Azumarill for the next match. And, you know, Mawile can hold its own. Obviously, a Hydro Pump's not going to be looking too great. But the Iron Heads are going to be starting to add up. So we're going to be going straight for that Iron Head. They're going to be using a shield, which is fine. And I do believe I plan on just letting this go through here. Because we do have a Sirfetch'd in the back, which is actually going to be decent to go up against Azumarill because of the Leaf Blade. They swap into the Registeel to catch this Iron Head, while they retreat their Azumarill with energy. Well played. Well played. I don't think I've ever hit an Iron Head on a Registeel before, right? So we're going to be bringing in our Sirfetch'd and just farming this thing down, using a shield, which is fine. Going back in here with the Azumarill, we're going to be going straight for that Leaf Blade here and getting it through. They don't want to use that last shield. And I don't know, Leia going to be shielding it out. Could have totally taken that, no problem. But better safe than sorry. It could have been a Play Rough. I think we would have barely survived to Play Rough too. They have a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, and it is time to go for those Leaf Blades continuously here. Let's go, getting that final shield from them. And we have no more shields, so we're just going to have to take this Earthquake. They're going for, okay, this is the Rock Slide one. Now, I don't know what they were thinking there. You know, maybe we all make mistakes, but yeah, we're going to be resisting Rock type because we are fighting. So taking the win there. Maybe because I still had all my Pokemon, they just wanted to see if that would do enough. But anyways, into the next battle here, we're met with a Toxicroak, and we're definitely going to have to shield this first one up. And if they don't shield the power-up punch, we're going to be able to take them out. A lot of people don't because it's not very effective and seems useless, but watch what happens here. Well, never mind, they're swapping. See, man, watch what happens, and then it's like the opposite, complete opposite of what I was going to say. So they're going to be going into Azumarill, swapping into our Sirfetch'd, and we're going to be letting this go through because, yeah. Now, if we can just get one more Leaf Blade in here, that'd be great. Think we can do that here? Let's see if they let it go through. They're letting it go. Beautiful. We have used one shield. They've used 0. So I'm quite surprised they didn't just shield up and farm down. I'm going to go back in here with Toxicroak. And I think we're going to go in here with the Mawile and just take it out instantly. All right. Thank you, Firefang. And then we're going to be swapping into our Azumarill. And they still have 2 shields, so we do have to play this cleverly. I don't know about this one. This is going to be pretty iffy here. So we have to call this correctly. Is this going to be Earthquake or a Rock Slide? We're going to go ahead and let this in. It's ooh, Earthquake. So doing a lot of damage there. Not looking great. And at this point, it is going to be pretty risky letting things go through because it could be an Earthquake. So this is actually going to be a Rock Slide. And we're shielding it up. All right. So, yeah. Swapping into our Mawile. It still has energy. Getting off that power-up punch and the last shield as well. But here's the thing. They were able to farm just enough. And now they have Earthquake. And they're going to be able to take us out here. You know, I tried to recover that battle. Probably could have played it a little bit differently, but we're not all superhuman PvP players, and it happens. So we're taking a loss there. Into the next one, we're met with a Whimsicott. This is actually fantastic for us. They're going to be swapping into Galarian Stunfisk, and we're going to be going right into our Sirfetch'd here and just hitting that Leaf Blade as soon as we get it. No need to farm up extra or anything like that. As you can see, it is making quick work of it. I mean, this Pokemon is pretty fun. Going up against Skarmy as well can go toe-to-toe. If they do not shield up the Night Slashes, it sure does a lot of damage. And you take a lot in return of the quick move, of course. But anyways, we're going to be met up with the Whimsicott, and I was counting on them taking me out extremely fast, just like that. Takes forever for Charm to charge up any of the moves anyways. They're going to be swapping into their Obstagoon instantly here, and we're going to go ahead and go into our Zoom Roll. Now we need to look out for Gunk Shot. We need to call this correctly, letting this one go through just a Night Slash. And we're going to go ahead and go for Ice Beam here. It's almost like maybe just go play rough, but we want to preserve that energy and start building up for a third Ice Beam if they do decide to shield up both of them here. So we're getting another shield, and we have to think about Gunk Shot. That was quite a lot of energy. We're going to shield up. It's a Gunk Shot. Good call here, and now we're good to go. It's going to take quite a while for them to get to another one. Swapping into Whimsicott, we're going to be going right into our Mawile here. Now, I made a bit of a mistake. I should have just went Iron Head, but I figured build up the Fire Fang and start doing some more damage, or at least make them get off their energy here before the Whimsicott got to a charge move. We did resist it, but yeah, playing it safe here. And this is also going to be doing massive damage because of the Dark and Normal typing, and Shadow Mawile is able to take the win here. Now, as much as I would love to sweep with Mawile, it seems like the meta is shifting, or the algorithm just had it out for me today, but it wasn't looking too great for a Mawile lead. I was going to have to switch it up and, you know, try again tomorrow. We'll see what we can do, but I remember the good old days. Let's see if we can run into those grass and then steel type teams, and we just had to go in with the Mawiles. Good stuff. Anyways, up against the Altaria and Stunfisk here, we did shield up the Rock Slide, which is a big no-no, but it is what it is, and they're hitting us with Earthquake, of course. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just throw our Sirfetch'd in here and just gain a little bit of energy. They're going to be throwing in Swampert here, and we have Leaf Blade. This is very curious. I know they know we have the Leaf Blade. See, they're shielding it up. They have two shields up. We're going to be swapping a Zoom Roll to catch this Hydro Cannon here. Very nice. And you got to look out for that Sludge Wave. It's going to be doing a ton of damage right as we get to Ice Beam. They're going to be able to get off their energy first here. It is a Sludge Wave doing a ton to us. Not great. They are swapping into an Obstagoon here, and a window of opportunity has arisen. So we're going to go ahead and go in here, well, with our last Pokemon. We're going to go ahead and go in here with our Sirfetch'd. We're going to be doing a lot of damage with the counter, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and build up that energy, build up to two of these Leaf Blades here, get them off back to back, and we're going to be able to take the win. They should just let this go through. They already know. Yeah, so that's going to be a good game there. Sirfetch'd pulling up the win for us at the end. Looking good. Let's go ahead and move it on to the next battle here. We're going to be met with an Abomasnow. It's about time. We have a good lead here. Thank goodness. Expecting a swap. They're getting a little bit of energy going into their regular Stunfisk, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Sirfetch'd here because of, well, the Leaf Blade. Azumarill is Azumarill on the team right now? Yes, it is. Yes, we're using that. So we're going to go ahead and shield up this one here. Just a Mud Bomb, still shield worthy at this point. We have too much energy, too high of a risk to waste all of that right now. Getting off one and getting off another here. Let's see if they want to double shield that thing. If they do, I guess that's okay, and they are going to. And getting off their energy here, so that's actually pretty good. We're going to go ahead and let that go through. And go in here with the Azumarill and start putting in work. We're going to let the Azumarill take a discharge. It's just going to happen. It's going to do a lot of damage, but we're just going to have to deal with it. And hold on to that shield here, as well as build up energy. Swapping into Mawile and finishing them off right before they can get off a charge move here. And Hitmonchan has just entered the ring. We're going to go straight for that Iron Head and take them out. And pretty much one shot. It is a very frail Pokemon, but it dishes out the damage. And they're going to be backing out. We take the win with the Mawile at the end. Looking good. Into the next battle here, we're met with a Hypno. Here we go. More than likely, it is going to have Fire Punch. So let's see how this does go here. Building up to an Iron Head and going for Power Up Punch. Let's see if we can get a shield. No. I want you guys to take note here. I'm building up to Iron Head, right? And just watch. We're going to see another battle where I build up to Iron Head and I finally go for Iron Head and they shield it. They shield it up. You know what it is. I know these are humans, but today I was in such a state of annoyance of this game and just all around frustrated because of the lag and stuff. When that did happen, I'm sorry I'm cutting into the commentary. I just want to tell you here are my thoughts. But when they shielded it up perfectly, when I didn't bait, I was like, this is, all right, am I fighting bots here? I said it out loud. I wouldn't promote that. But for a brief second, and then it went away, but it was just like so crazy. Like, you know, the one time that I don't go for the bait, just that I tell you that, because I know a lot of you guys can understand where I'm coming from here. Anyways, we have a Mew up against Sirfetch'd. Let's go. Sirfetch'd said, bring it on. I'm going to take you out. 151, huh? All right, well, I'm going to show you where I'm at. Okay, so we're going to be going for the Night Slash here and taking out the Mew with a Sirfetch'd. We get the boost and swap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We had such low health anyways. The bubbles were going to take us out. And I think we're going to lose this one, to be honest with you here. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one off. It was cool to see the Sirfetch'd, though, to go up against the Mew and just go toe-to-toe with it. Yeah, so they're going to be getting to a charge move here. Sirfetch'd doesn't have anything for it right now. It's not like I have anything stored up, and we're going to be going down by bubbles. Yeah, that bubble sure was nerfed, but everything sure is going down by bubble. All right, I know they're low health. I'm just making fun here. Anyways, into the next battle, we're met with a Altaria and Stunfisk, so we're going to go ahead and just go straight for the power-up punch. I mean, no need to start building up. This trainer did something I have never seen before, and they shielded it up. The power punch the first time. I think I may have seen it before, but shielding it up twice. The second one, sure. The first one is very curious, and they use both shields, and I was like, okay, hey, man. Hey, you do what you got to do. I'm not shielding this last one up here. You can take me out with an Earthquake. Hey, that's perfectly fine. Oh, we're using a Shadow Swampert right now. Very interesting. I was using that until I kept encountering, funny enough, Altarias. No Altaria. Well, there's a few. But when I started putting Swampert on the team, it was like, like clockwork. They were right there. Anyways, we got the Sableye. Oh, this one here. Check this out, guys. Yeah, this is a nightmare for a water and ground type here going up against Meganium, but we have a shield, so we shielded that up. They have no more shields. We're going to go straight for the Sludge Wave, take them out here. Beautiful. And oh man, this was nerve-wracking because, well, they farmed so much. I thought they were going to be able to get off a charge move, but we're able to get to a Night Slash here, take them out with Sirfetch'd. It's just taking out the Ghost and the Psychic types. It says, come on, bring it on. Let's go. This is why I like running Night Slash. Let's get it. Even though Leaf Blade could have done it right there too. So it's not like Night Slash is glorified in that position. So we have an Altaria. Speak of it. There you go. Do we have the Swampert? Bingo. What did I say? So there you go. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and throw the Iron Head here. And we're going to be getting a shield out of them. I mean, that's not the worst. That's actually pretty fine. Because since we've used this so much, we know the matchups. We can take another one of these. No problem. Dragon Breath does so little because of the Steel and Fairy typing. We're going to be able to actually get to another Iron Head. If they want to double up, that's perfectly fine, and it's going to equal in a double KO. Yeah, you like that? Let's get it. So what are they going to throw back in here? Well, let's see. We're going to go straight in here with our Sirfetch'd. So thank goodness we did that because we're running the Shadow Swampert in the back, and going up against that thing is a no bueno. No thank you. They're going to be going into their Swampert here. This is actually a good matchup for Swampert up against the Defense Deoxys. If it has Psycho Boost, not so much. But if it has Rock Slide and Thunderbolt, well, you're going to be looking good because those are both resisted by us. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Gonna let it go through. Absolutely, no need. They're going for a Rock Slide here, and this is perfect. Even if they take out the Swampert, it's like whatever because they're using all this energy here, and that's perfect. So we're going to simply go back in here with the Sirfetch'd and get to this Night Slash. They swapped in time to catch it, but it doesn't really matter because we have two shields. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So simply going to shield this up, and I think I'm just going to counter them down and just skip the whole animation of the Night Slash. There's no point of even going for it. Taking a win with the Sirfetch'd at the end. Let's get it. Alright, this is going to be the last battle, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more battles. So, let's see what we have going on here. Going to be going for the Night Slash onto the Machamp, and taking it out with one more counter, gaining a little bit of energy. They're going back in here with the Bombasnow. Sirfetch'd is making some work of this team here. Let's go. They're going to be shielding it up. What do they have back there? And, oh, never mind. That's not the last battle, and we will never find out. Okay, so into the, I think this one is our final battle here. Okay, mistaken, because I thought, that was going to be a little bit longer. It was very short. So anyways, they're going to be swapping into Skarmory. Here you go. You want to see what it looks like? Let's see what it looks like up against Skarmory here. So put it in some work. Counter is also putting in the damage here, and we're going for another one. Looks like they're just trying to farm us down. Yes, they could have gone for... Well, they tied. Never mind. Never mind. Maybe they actually farmed up extra energy. I wasn't counting there. So what we're going to do is simply go in here with the Mawile, and we do have Hypno in the back. We're able to farm down. Beautiful. So we're going to be able to hold on to even more HP here. They're going to be bringing in a Machamp. We're going to instantly swap into our Hypno, and they do have a Altaria and Stunfisk in the back, and this is basically GG's for us. All we have to do is preserve the Hypno and take down this Altaria and Stunfisk here, and we're going to be looking good. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do that. The Mawile can handle the Machamp as long as we can get off a charge move and a couple of Fire Fangs. We're going to be looking fantastic. So they're letting it go through. I don't know what they're doing. They're really getting brave over here because the confusions are going to do so much to the Machamp. I think because they had so much energy here, they thought they may be able to take us out. Maybe we wouldn't use the shields. So they're going to be swapping here. And, oh, okay, I see their game plan. Very nice, I get it. So the Cross Chop, we're going to be shielding it up and going for the Fire Punch here. Plans changed, but it's still going to work out for us. Taking them out with the Confusion here. And we're going to be swapping instantly to our Mawile and taking them out with that Fire Fang. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all in my next video. Take care.